the Sacagawea golden dollars.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
They started making them in 2000. So we have 2000 through 2019, 20 coins, 20 coins.
There you go.
So they've been making the Sacagawea golden dollar for 20 years, and you see the 20 years here in front of you. Now, from 2000 to 2008, in all honesty, it's a little boring. Because it just changes the date, which is normal in United States coinage. They just kind of change the dates.
Yeah.
But then, starting in 2009, and I kind of alluded to this earlier, they did something different. They started doing what they called the Native American dollar. So they took it from the Sacagawea golden dollar to 2009, the Native American dollar. And with the Native American dollar, each reverse now, it changes every single solitary year. And so that was called corn planter. That started the entire thing.
Oh, cool.
So it honors very specific Native Americans or Native American contributions or Native American tribes. You've got some of my favorite stuff here, Code Talkers right down here. If you've never seen that movie,
yes,
Code Talkers,
it's a great
that's
movie.
the Code Talkers right there that you're going to have. You've got Jim Thorpe from last year. You've got Mary Golda Ross from this year. You got the steel workers the year before. You know, most of the high steel workers in the world are Native Americans.
Oh, no kidding.
They have no fear of heights, it seems.
Oh,
it's
wow.
like a genetic thing.
Oh, no
so they
kidding.
walk on these little beams 30 stories up.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Do you know what scares me even thinking about it?
It scares me to think about it.
It does, I'm not kidding.
I mean, you know, I don't want to do any of that. And so then you can see, so you have 2000, 2001, 2, 3. And then once you get there, 2009, now Sacagawea is on the other side of that coin.
Right.
But the reverse changes every single solitary year.
That is really cool.
So you're basically $4.99 a coin. Here's the national advertised catalog. So you're paying basically $4.95. Well, you know, you started here at $6.95, $8.25, $13.50, $11, $10, $11.50, $7.50, $11, $9.25, $10.95. I mean, so you just keep going. None of those are $4.95 is ultimately what it comes down, or $4.99 is basically what you're getting here, because you get 20 coins, 20 different, the entire series, one from every single year, all brilliant, uncirculated condition. Now, understand, every single one of them comes in their own individual airtight holder, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 59, and look at that coin. So that coin's 20 years old now. That's the first year of issue.
Oh, wow.
Okay, look at that coin. These airtight holders are about 59 cents a piece at retail. So now all of a sudden, 60 cents times 20 is another 12 bucks.
Right.
The box itself, and we sell them individually, I think it's $12.95 for the empty box. So now you're $25 in the packaging. So now you're really looking at more like $3.50 a coin instead of $10, $11, $10.95, $13.50, you know, instead of that, now you're $3.50 when you figure out the way that it's packaged.
Yeah.
So when you do that and you want to talk about the Code Talkers, all you do is push down the bottom just like that, and the coin just pops right out.
Neat.
Isn't that great? And there's Sacagawea. You're going, hey, where'd the date go? Because notice in all the early coins, the date, it's on the edge of the coin. It's all edge lettered.
I didn't know
The date
that.
and the mint mark is on the edge of the coin. That you're going to have, as well as E Pluribus Unum, the motto of the coin, okay, is all on the edge of the coin. And so they did that, as you said, they're better looking coins, because what they wanted to do is they wanted you to focus on this.
Sure.
Now, at one point, they put In God We Trust on the edge, but we didn't really like that. We want our In God We Trust kind of front and center right there.
Yeah.
And so now that has gone back to the front of the coin, and there it is. There's the Code Talkers. As you can see, every single solitary one of these, gem, brilliant, uncirculated, in the special box, in the airtight holders, so each and every one of them is accessible, so you can access history kind of at will with this, and you can discuss. Can you imagine this, you know, sitting around the dinner table or something like that, talking with your children about you know, all of these Native American contributions that you're going to have at literally less than half the price of what they're going to be out there in the marketplace?
I mean, it's you know, living history. I mean, it really is, and that's one of the reasons that people love not only watching but learning with Mike here at our Coin Collector. What did they pass you?
Yeah. Oh, the Great American Treasure Hunt, the W Mint coins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these have been incredibly popular. This, I'm anticipating a complete and total sellout. For those of you that are unfamiliar, the United States government, they make all